What is up, my bottom feeders? It is I, your favorite sludge tentacle abomination, Oh Mammer, back at it again with a new thing. So as I told you all last time, I was planning on doing I was planning, really planning to get back on Devil May Cry 4, but then two things happened. One, I realized I wasn't having fun with Devil May Cry 4. Don't get me wrong, I am probably going to go back and finish it anyway, but that was kind of demotivating. Second, the Wo-Chien raids have started, and we need to do 1 million of them as a collective. Or how many is it? Let's see. Because we got to do like a million. We got to do a lot, basically. Yeah. Will not be available for capture. Yeah, no, 1 million times. We got to do it together 1 million times, boys. So I don't know how many of y'all have done so far, but I feel like maybe we should get started on that. Also, I forgot to launch tits. One moment. Sorry, my setup is kind of jank because I have not used the Avermedia capture device for a stream yet. So I'm getting my audio through one thing, my stream is handling another thing, and then I'm down a screen basically in order to run the game console. Are we connected? Are we really connected? I guess there's only one way to be sure, isn't there? Let's just do a quick test. That's not the command. That's the command. And it seems like it's not working. Love that. Sorry, one moment. Trigger manager. I typed throw right. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure Remastery Bot got unbanned. Yeah, it's listed here again. Man, this thing is just down too often for it to really be a useful thing. That's unfortunate. This seems like so much fun to use. I'll have to find some other way to let you all throw things at me because tits just doesn't seem to be stable for some reason. Anyway, I'll leave it up just in case it decides to start working again later, but yeah, anyway. So, yeah, we've got 1 million Wo-Chien raids to get through, so we may as well get started. Am I right, boys? Let's go. And if at any point you feel like you would like to join in on these, just say something in chat and I will set up a code. Actually, I think you just set up a code anyway, right? I'm gonna save my personal one for a bit. Also, while we're here, I may as well talk about this. I am also going to be gathering supplies because I have a few Pokemon that I need to get into fighting shape. This one I gotta get someone to help me evolve. But I got a shiny Fuecoco, a shiny Quaxley, and a not shiny Cubfu. I don't even know if you can get a legitimate shiny Cubfu. Then I've got this Giraffe Rig that I'm gonna try and find a good Evilite build for, and if I can't, then I'll just, build a second shiny Farigiraf. My first shiny Farigiraf was one that I pulled from a raid. It was probably not a well thought out battle design, hindsight and all that. I kept the water typing that it gave me at the time. So I could probably do better if I started again. So that's what we'll do with her. But this one... I got the one that is from this game, Chilling Up and Home, but I've got my one from Pokemon Sword. That's an early one. Where is he? Yep, here's the chief. So this is my water fighting Urshifu. So we need to go make a dark fighting one. Also, I have not played on the Switch in literal months, so my muscle memory is 100% Xbox controls right now. That's gonna be fun to adjust to. Anyway, so why do I have another Infernape over here? What is your deal? I have no memory of this guy. I wanted to check him out. Seriously, what is your deal? This must have been a raid. Yeah, okay. He was the raid Infernape. This moveset is terrible for this ability. Honestly, I've heard Iron Fist is just not that good of an ability, and if you're gonna run an Infernape, you want to give it like a Focus Sash and run Blaze, which is why one moment I got two different Infernape. One I think does kind of lean into the Iron Fist build, unoptimal as it is, but this one's just a special attacker, because Infernape's special attack and a physical attack are about the same. So anyway, yeah, let's just out of curiosity, I'm gonna have in another tab hold up Quaquaval's stats. Quaquaval, hello, I hate your face, but that's irrelevant right now. Your stats are speed 85, attack 120, defense 80, special defense 75, special attack 85 again, HP 85. And what does Aqua Step do again? That's your special thing. Aqua Step raises speed every time it hits. Okay, so I'm thinking here. Do I have one of these that has a better... No, I'm gonna have to change the nature. But can I just go ahead and EV train you right now? No. Well, I can attack train you. Whoops. Actually, how many speed feathers do I have? Not enough. Not nearly enough. Okay. That's okay. I'm pretty sure I've got, like, a ton of league points, because I always have a ton of league points. So we're just going to go back to Mesagoza real quick. I promise we'll get to the Wo-Chien raids. And then... let's see, I actually haven't given much thought to how to build a Quaquaval. I'm pretty sure I built one, but then, like, it's been so long, guys. Again, I think that one was kind of a suboptimal build, built off... A lot of my early builds in this game are built off, like, a terrible understanding of how to adequately use Terra typing. Let's see. Yeah, 827k. I can buy 82. I don't need 82. Let's just get 60. I'm gonna have to take a minute to get used to this game again, guys. Sorry. It's been literal months since I've played it. Went from playing it like almost every day, having a disgusting amount of hours in it, to now where I have virtually no memory of how to play. That's not true. I gotta readjust. Also, man, this looks worse than I remember. Then again, I'm still playing on the Switch. I don't have a fancy Switch 2, like all the cool kids. Anyway, let's see, now that we got this stuff. And that special defense is terrible. Now we got 2 wasted points, of course. And if you're curious as to how I have 18 ability patches, one moment. Nope, wrong thing. Nope, also wrong thing. How do I pull up my trainer card? Let's see, it's, profile? Yeah, where is it? Can I change? There we go. Nope, that's still... Huh. It doesn't show my playtime. One moment. Here, I've got another way of doing this. I don't remember how I... Actually, wait. I don't want that on screen, I don't think. Sorry, I'll have to show you that. I'll have to find a... I'll send a screenshot later. Just know that I have a disgusting amount of hours in this game. Like, literally more than it tracks. Same thing with Sword and Shield. It literally cannot track my hours. Because I have too many of them. Anyway, I was not done with you, was I? Let's see. So we're done with that part. Let's give it some candy. No, we don't need double hit. Yay, Quaxley's evolving. That's crazy, right? I hate that that's his name. Why would they call him Quaxwell? Also, they were 100% building this dude up to be a freaking, like, a genius Pokemon, and then we just go completely out of left field here. No, we don't need Aqua Cutter. We're gonna get Aqua Step here soon. Air Slash is a special move, so no. Focus Energy? No. We don't need all that. Acrobatics? No. We don't want that. We're probably gonna give you an item. No Liquidation. Feather Dance? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, Quaxwell's evolving. Good. Get rid of that name. Alright, what are the fun moves you can learn, just out of curiosity? Wants to learn Aqua Step? Yes, we will learn Aqua Step. Let's see. Ooh, I can get Detect on you from a Halucha. Let's see. Close combat, I guess. U-turn might be fun. We can't bolt beam it. That's unfortunate. Let's see. What if we did... Oh, we got knockoff. Let's do knockoff. It's a TM 181. Do I have a knockoff? Oh, I do have one. Good. I was gonna say, we might have to grind for LP again now. And then, let's see. What else can you learn? Brave Bird. 164. Got one left. Let's go. And then if we want to just be boring, we can do close combat. He can also learn Ice Spinner, though. You are a fighting type, right? Yeah, water fighting. I'm thinking... You know, close combat might be the play here. We get rid of Feather Dance, we learn close combat. Man, how funny would it be if she could learn, I guess this one's a dude. Well, like, that's the thing, right? Like, this... Oh, I just realized I didn't need to use a TM. I could have probably done it from the move menu here, because he learns it naturally. But, like... So Quaxley had kind of, like, this refined, sort of intelligent air about him, right? And then you got Quaxwell, who has the, like, big brain head. And then it turns into Mirror B. Which is, of course, what I'm going to be naming this thing. Because I've already got one named Donald Duck. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. We got our boy. Man, I would love to get a copy of Pokemon XD and Pokemon Coliseum again at some point. Anyway. That's another one for the boxes. And then I'm probably going to need to wait. No, Kubfu's also a fighter, isn't he? Okay, so... I am probably going to have to grind a bit in order to evolve the Fuecoco and get him ready. Where's my key items? Nope. Where's my... Indigo? Nope. Wasn't there a... Did I not get it? Is it? It's not an inventory item, surely. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up, because I could have sworn that I bought that at auction a while back. Or maybe I decided not to, because I thought that I wasn't gonna use it. I'm not sure. Anyway. I think let's warm up with a decent 7-star raid. Because it's been a while since I've done since I played this game. I'm gonna do a quick warm up with something that I'm sure will be just as hard, if not harder, than the Wo-Chien raids. There we go. I promise I'm gonna get to the title event. I'm not stalling. I'm catching up. Wait. You're not shiny, are you? I didn't think so. Sorry to bother you, please die. Of course, my team didn't need any of that. But, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Let's go catch up here. We got that. That's probably it right there, isn't it? What is going on? How do I... Oh, there we go. Let's go. I also forgot that I had the ability to just glide infinitely now. Alright, welcome to the destination. Ooh, Farigi Wrath. This is the type of raid where I got my first shiny Farigi Wrath. Let's set up a code. Of course, if you are watching the stream, you're free to join in. I will give you all a minute. While I select from my... 20 boxes of PvP and raid-ready Pokemon. This thing was a lot of fun back in the first season. I think a lot of people didn't see the dark Terra typing coming. So when she came out with a dark Terra type and then used the Terra boosted knockoff, yeah, that got some people. Same thing with the Pommo. Iron Fist plus Punching Glove made these moves just barely viable, plus Terra boost to the Ice Punch. I could take out Garchomp. In some cases, I could outspeed, as long as Diet Zapdos here managed to get one Tailwind off. Then Pafu here could get a Terra boosted Ice Punch in and usually one-shot a Garchomp. If I didn't get the Tailwind off, though, then they were all wearing Choice Scarves and I stood no chance. That's right. I used I used Joker here for that run as well. That was good times, guys. Season 1 was fun. I've not followed PvP very closely since then. Okay, that's not true. There have been a few seasons where I've tried to join in, but usually I don't get past Pokeball rank. Anyway, probably don't want to Flare Blitz on it. That's risky. Where's my other Volcarona? I have like 3, maybe 4 Volcarona builds. That's the grass one. I didn't like this one so much, but it was super popular again in Season 1. I get why. It was like an easy bait and switch thing. Still, honestly, pretty good. Just, you know, you got so many other things to go against now. Where's the shiny one? That's the one I gave the fire terror typing to, isn't it? Wait, what? Why was the raid abandoned? I'm the raid. How could you abandon it? Did I take more than 3 minutes to try and find my Volcarona? Whatever, I know it's in this box now. Wait. I could have sworn I had a fire type one. Oh well. No, that's useless to me. Okay. Well, we'll have to find something else then. Okay. As long as it doesn't know Terra Blast. Wait. What is Fergiraph's, what is your special defense? Terrible. Perfect. Let's go. Alright. I'm gonna just let that sit up there for a few seconds, and then once we get down to a minute, I'm gonna go. If anyone wants to hop in, now is your chance. If no one wants to hop in, then I guess I'll solo this thing. Let me solo her. Or him. I know Let Me Solo Her was a meme in Elden Ring for a while. I don't play Elden Ring, but like, that was funny. But I saw one the other day that was like, someone had named their guy Let Her Solo Me. Which is, which is something. Alright, let's go. Let's see how we do it. Alright. I do not remember this raid at all. I'm just hoping she does not know Terra Blast. Man, good thing I set up light screen. Alright. Let's get to work. Not bad, damage-wise. I think, okay, I'm going solo, so I can afford to do this. I think I'm gonna have to let it knock me out once, is the thing. I know I set up the defenses, but I think that's how it's gonna have to be. Wait, what healed me? Oh, Gardevoir spamming Life Dew. Okay. Okay. So we might be good, actually. Oh crap, he's fast now. Or she's fast now. Okay, let's go for it. If this doesn't work, I've got a better Pokemon for this anyway. We can do this. Let's go, my fox. Go, my fox. Keep going, my fox. Okay, so this is not looking great. I'm not gonna lie. God of War, now would be a great time for you to start spamming Life Dew again. So Eli, if you would step up there just a little bit, maybe. Yeah, because this is not good. This is in fact very bad. Come on, Eli. I trust you. Against my better judgment, I trust you. Eli, you have let me down. You have failed us all and doomed the raid. One moment. This is a little loud, isn't it? Thought I had that set a little bit lower. Sorry. That's better. Yeah, I'm loud. What the heck? Oh well. Y'all can deal with me being loud. Okay, okay. Throw them flames, boy. Man, this sucks. Oh! Burn? That's a little helpful. As long as it sticks around. Guys, I think I'm gonna lose my first raid back in the game. That's what I get for going straight for a 7-star. Yep, if you really think about it, this one's on me. I don't even have anyone else here to blame it on. Except for maybe Eli for not spamming Life Dew anymore. Though if we break the shield, we've still got a small chance. That did nothing. That's crazy. I'm going to run out of flamethrower points. Yeah, I think we lose. We're gonna break the shield, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference. Yeah, no, I'm gonna die again. Let's see. Yep, no, it's no good. I'm not giving up, but it does not look good. Especially, oh man, this is gonna be cutting it so close. I don't think we're gonna make it. You gotta love these progress bars, though. Sorry, I'm a game designer. I notice cool UI things every once in a while. Time's up. How does Hyper Voice fail? What the heck? That's not a thing. I guess it doesn't matter. We were out of time anyway, but... Okay, don't worry about this. I've got something that's better for this, probably, I think. Give me a second. We're dealing with Nintendo Switch loading screen times. I can do this. Alright, there's this code on screen. You'll see it again once I've got my my better pick. Now, where did I put him? I could probably sort better than just Terra typing, but, you know, it's my stream. Also, I'm like 90% sure I already passed it. Yeah, he's on the first page. Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu was another good... I had a really good team, competitive team built around Chi-Yu at one point. Actually, it wasn't built around him specifically, but it was a good team. Basically, as long as nobody used Wide Guard, I had a full team of Pokemon that were set up to do nothing but spam area of effect moves. And I had a Sylveon who would skill swap what was the ability telepathy onto itself, giving. So what I would do is I would open with Sylveon and Noivern. The Noivern has telepathy. Sylveon has Pixelate. I put Pixelate on Noivern, Terra type it to Terrestrialize it to Fairy type, spam Hyper Voice, and so I'd also set up a Tailwind on the turn that Sylveon uses Skill Swap. As long as they both survive that first turn, which is likely, everyone ignores the Sylveon. And the Noivern has a first off, the Noivern has a great defensive Terra typing. The Sylveon usually is the one that people target. It has spectacular special defense. So yeah, I'd terrestrialize Noivern Fairy. It would spam pixelated Boom Burst. It would spam Boom Burst, and then the Sylveon also knew Helping Hand, so it was not just Terra boosted. It was not just Pixelate boosted. It was Helping Hand boosted as well. I did the damage calculations. The base damage for that was in the around 500. It was enough to one-shot most things that had terrible special defense. Alright, let's go. Sorry guys, my beads are gonna ruin us. Ah, man. Come on, Chi-Yu, I thought you had better special defense than this. I guess it's just their special defense that you heard, isn't it? Man, this is not gonna last long. I think the Delphox had better survivability. This is crazy. Still alive. But yeah, this was a fun Chi-Yu to run competitively because it was the key to messing up most Trick Room strats. Because most people, when they were running Trick Room, back when I was playing all the time, they would use a combination, or at least one of the two, an Armor Rouge and a female Indeedee. Because there was a while there where female Indeedee could learn Trick Room because of a bug in the Terror Raid system. Which I think they just made a like an official move rather than patch it at some point. But yeah, the no, he's fast now. Why would you do this to us? Anyway. Yeah, so like, what was fun is that, you know, some Armor Rouge can completely negate, they can completely negate fire damage, right? They'll even get healed by it, or boosted by it, I can't remember which. But, so I had this guy convinced that the only two offensive moves that my Chi-Yu knew were Lava Plume and Ruination. And so he thought he had the fight in the bag. And then when I got him to stop using Wide Guard and start fighting, I whipped out Psychic. Which was not very effective, but I had also been spamming Ruination at him all the turns he wasted using Wide Guard. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do better damage than that. Let's see, we might need to change up strats. Okay. I've got some really good rock-type Terra Pokemon, too. Some of which probably have better special attacks. So yeah, this dude was down to like 1/4 of his health, convinced that the only two offensive moves that my Chi-Yu knew were Ruination and Lava Plume, and then I hit him with Psychic. Mind games. I'm not usually very good at them, but every once in a while, I do a good one. Also, guys, please take note, I am not a good Pokemon trainer. At best, I make it to, like, Pokeball Tier 2. Like, I do not win that often. But also, I, like, completely... It's on me that I don't win that often, because I will, like, completely ignore the meta. Like, I don't pay attention to what anyone else is doing. I don't pay attention to, like, optimal move sets. I just build stuff to have fun with it. And then I go out there, and sometimes I win anyway. But most of the time, I don't. I've not really been all that good at the competitive scene, if we're being honest, ever since Mega Evolutions left. But, like, back when Mega Evolutions was a thing, I had a team that was, like, a dual, It was not a good team. It was not an optimal team, but it screwed up enough people that it was actually a pretty good team. Because it was a Trick Room team filled with mostly speedsters. But a couple of the speedsters were Pokemon that could be used in Trick Room. So, like, one of my speedsters was an Aggron. It knew Autotomize, so it could get fast, but Aggron is not naturally fast. So if I didn't Autotomize, then it could work in Trick Room. Let's see. I don't remember what all I have, so I'm just gonna search by Terra type. Yeah, we don't want Cloth. Probably not them. Probably not them. Probably not him. Not you. Maybe one of you guys. No. That would be fun, but I don't trust his special defense. Definitely don't trust your special defense. Alright, let's... Let's try flying. I don't think I have a very... didn't really invest in, like, Terra flying Pokemon. I think I need to go back to Rock because that can, like, tank Uproar. So, like, all else being equal, I can tank those Uproars. Actually, this might be your moment to shine. Anger Shell, I need to know your specifics again. I don't know about that one, actually. Let's see, we got Cave Pepper, Furry, and Rocky. That one's fun. Wogobo. Where'd my, Rampardos go? There's my Rampardos. You'll probably be fine for this. Okay, special defense isn't great, but it's not awful. Yeah, we'll do this. This'll work. This is the run. This is the way. I believe in me. Also, I totally forgot to leave the code up so anyone could join if they were watching. I'm so sorry. This guy I don't have a funny story for. Guys, I have 20 boxes of competitive Pokemon or raid-ready Pokemon in this game alone. I'm sure you will believe me when I say I have not used them all. Some of them have never actually seen combat. Alright, let's go. I did not think about this part. They thought this part. They thought of this. They thought of everything. There's not a flying rock type in this game, is there? I don't think Archeops is in this game, and it would suck. It's not even that good if it was. Oh, it's trapped on Uproar. Perfect. Let's get that shield up. Okay, if it's trapped on Uproar, then we stand a chance. How did you do this? Hacks. I call hacks. So wait, it knows Uproar, Hyper Voice, Twin Beam, Low Kick, and then these guys usually have like a spare move. Agility. It knows Agility. Alright, let's get to work. This is gonna be tough enough as is. Oh, now it's trapped on Uproar. Okay, let's go. How could you miss? You have doomed us all. Okay, never mind. We're good. It's Joe back. Oh, thank you for disabling Mold Breaker. I'm sure that's going to be so useful. Also, hey, I just noticed, usually when, you play a bunch of, raids solo back to, like, when you play a bunch of solo raids, usually you end up with the same crew of Pokemon trainers. They've been randomizing it. They've actually been randomizing it. Alright, I gotta think this through. Okay, so if those are its moves, then a flying type is going to be my best bet, actually. Yeah, I doubt I'm gonna win this one. Yep, we lose. That's okay. I'm used to losing at this point. Man, this is just supposed to be a warm-up, and I'm getting destroyed. I have really lost the plot. I used to know all of these raids by heart because I'd done them so many times. Like, I just had, like, an instinctual knowledge of, like, what to go with, and I have lost it all. R.I.P. me, I guess. It's okay. I'll get it all back for Pokemon Champions. Because, I mean, hey, you guys have seen my boxes. I have more in Pokemon Home. You guys know that as soon as we get that freaking, Pat missed. As soon as we get that app released, I am going to be all over it. Even if we can't play, like, even if they make it a Switch 2 exclusive and we can't play on the Switch 1, it's gonna be on mobile. And I can show my my phone screen on stream. I know how to do that. So, yeah. We're gonna do some Pokemon Champions, boys. You better believe it. Now, let's see. Okay, I understand how the raid works now. That's the good news. So, let's log in. Let's do this for real now. This is gonna be the one. I can feel it. And you know who we're gonna send? I'm like 80% sure I've got a flying type Drifblim in here somewhere. Where is he? Wait, do I not? I could have sworn one of them was. Damn, that's crazy. Okay, but next best thing. It's not very strong. Like, it's not physically offensive, but it's going to resist basically all of Farigiraf's moves. This is gonna be the one. I can feel it. We've been waiting for this one, boys. This is gonna be the run. I just know it. I know this one's gonna be the run. I believe in myself. I believe in you. I believe you believe in me. Anyway, if you all have I just got an email notification for some reason. I thought I had these set to like go straight to spam, but I got an email notification from TikTok just now that someone whose account name is just Pretty Girl started following you. So yeah, guys, there you go. Pretty Girls are now following me on TikTok. I really need to do better about TikTok. Like, on the one hand, like, I don't want to just, like, say, oh, I'm so bad at TikTok, because, like, the reality is I'm not trying. And the reason I'm not trying is because I'm trying to do YouTube, Tumblr, Blue Sky, and Twitch, and 3 of those I'm handling for not just one thing, but 2 entire separate projects. Oh yeah, I forgot the Skamori was shiny. Alright, let's do... Not that it matters. Yep, see, there we go. We're tank. Let's tank some hits. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Why not both? I've got a Skamori. Ah, look at him. Look at how terrible that damage is. He's just chipping us. I totally forgot that I had that. That's hilarious, though. Man, I just realized that I don't remember whether or not items get used up for real if you use them in raids. So that could have been a very expensive mistake just now. Oops. Alright, can you put that shield up? I'm gonna let Skarmory faint just once to... I really want you to put up that shield now. Why is nobody else attacking? Why did everyone else stop attacking? That's crazy. Can we, hey, guess who's dead and whose ability is unaffected? That's right, this guy. Now the shield goes up. Okay, perfect. Isn't it wild that, like, Drifblim... Drifblim is such a wild Pokemon to me. Excuse me, sorry. I might need to go grab a cough drop, we'll see. It's okay, I keep a supply in my room. I won't actually have to go anywhere. Man, that's not a good hit. Okay, I'm realizing that I may not have thought this all through. Also, I just realized we did just lose our steel typing. Okay, this is bad. I've made a terrible mistake again, guys. So, yeah, we're not gonna win this one. We don't have the time. But it's not gonna let me run, of course. And you're like, nah, you're too deep in this one. You're not getting away. Also, it's technically networked, so I guess... Oh yeah, I can't do that with the shield up. Man, I really thought I had it. I really thought I had something here. Darn. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna have to pick something with really good special defense. I might have to go for that Volcarona, that the one that has like a not the typing I want. Because doing some neutral damage to this thing is going to be better than whatever the heck this is. Alright, let's see. Man, it's already 8 o'clock and I still haven't beaten my warm-up raid. That's crazy. They made one that's a little bit of a challenge, actually. Alright, let's try this one more time. I think if I don't win this one, I am gonna have to, like, just move on with my life. Let's check my fire tears again. Let's see, we got... That's useless. That's not going to be helpful here. I need something with good special defense. Not Heatran. You're going to get low kicked. Charizard. How's Charizard's special defense again? I don't think it's that good. Let's see, stats, 85 actually. You know, special defense, that's not terrible. Volcanion. What's your special defense? 90. Okay. 90 beats 85. Got another Charizard, got a Dragonite. Dragonite's gonna have decent special defense, I think. Arcanion's gonna get low swept. Moltres, probably not. Let's see what, Ogerpon. I don't think this is a good idea. 96, okay. And Farigiraf has... only 70 defense. Ogerpon has really, really high, like, attack as is. I think we give it a try. Because you gotta remember, this thing doesn't actually have any, bug-type moves. We've checked it for Terra Blast. If it was gonna Terra Blast us, there's a couple that would have done it to us on by now. Listen to that good old Toby Fox music. Also, yes, I named this after a ReZero character. Bite me. Oh, I just realized. I didn't even think about that, but holy crap, I can lock it out of using 2 of its best moves. Oh, that's crazy. That rules. Okay, we're gonna keep this going for a bit until we get the mask up. Oh, look how weak you are, you weak little baby. Cower before the might of Ogre Pond. Oh, you think that's gonna do you any better? Okay, it actually did do slightly better. You know what? That's on me. I shouldn't have teased it. I'm still gonna let it KO once. Also, I really wanted to put the shield up before I terrestrialize. What the heck was that? I've never understood why it does the little sparkly noise on random attacks. It doesn't make sense, guys. It's suspicious. It still has not put its shield up. That's crazy. Where's that shield, buddy? There you go. And you guys remember back when this game came out and people were prepping for the 7-star Charizard raid, and a couple people immediately found strategies that broke the raid battle system because they did so much damage that it would have one-shot the raid, and there was no system to block it from taking that much damage at once. Fun times. So I'm gonna throat chop it one time, then we're gonna start in on our IV cudgeling. I just want to keep it from using its best moves. And attack boost, let's go. Block that uproar. And now let's spam our cudgel. This is gonna be the run, boys. This time for sure. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Not as much as Iron Hands would do, but you know. Nope. Nice try, buddy. Not today. Wait, it didn't remove the effect of throat chop when it removed negative effects? Is that chat? Is this real? Let's go. Alright, at this point, honestly, I think I need to focus on just doing damage. I feel like that's gonna be the move at this point. And boom, right through the shield. This is the run. This is the way. Even if it knocks me out at this point, I think I win. Let's do one more of these. Hit him with the old little razzle-dazzle one last time. Boom! Look at that health bar. Or look at, rather, the lack of a health bar at this point. Look how empty the health bar is. Mine will come back. Hers will not. This is the run. I just need to get 2 turns in, and I think I've got it. We're cutting it close. But this is it. If this is not the run, it is at least the strat. And it's the run! Alright, that was harder than it needed to be. Also, she's not shiny. We don't need her. Ah, fresh ability patch. Let's go. And that is how I get so many ability patches. I do so many 6-star raids that, like, they just come to me. Alright, let's see. This looks like the Wo-Chien raid. But we're not doing mine. Also, I need to check. Skarmory didn't actually use up that. Good, it did not use up that mirror herb. That would have been tragic. Absolutely tragic. Alright. Like I said, I'm going to save my Wo-Chien in case anyone in chat wants to do raids with me. So we're just going to try our best to communicate with strangers. I'm sure nothing will go wrong here. Surely nothing will go wrong here. Man, did the stream go down for a minute? It looks like I had like an awful lag spike just a minute ago. It's showing I did only drop 0.6% of my frames, but I mean, you never know. That's still, you know, just looking at how bad the lag spike appears to be on Twitch's end, enough time for something to have happened. Okay, let's see. Honestly, let's see. Wo-Chien is the one that, Tablets of Ruin. Attack stat. Decreases attack stat. So let's find a special attacker. Even so, its special defense is crazy. I think... Honestly, I think I go Ogerpon. She's got this. Like, I think Ogerpon just genuinely has enough attack power to punch through a debuff. It is interesting that everyone else is choosing Red Hot Chili Peppers, but... I don't remember its actual name. Man, I should get my Fuecoco ready. The 4, when you get a cry of 4 of those going at once, it is magical. Why did it single me out? Oh, they're putting it to sleep. Okay. That's a strat, I guess. Well, I'm not using my special attack, so screw you. Wait. I can stop it from doing that. Screw you, Wo-Chien. I'm gonna let it KO. Actually, wait. I shouldn't. No, I don't have to let it KO. Someone did a cheer. Perfect. Let's get rid of that shield, buddy. We got this. And embodied aspects. Let's punch through. Oh, nice. All right. Seriously? I don't know what you were going for there, buddy. Ooh, there they all go. Why would he do this, chat? Man, everything is moving so fast now that I don't even get a I can't even keep up with the screen. That's crazy. Yeah, no, special attack is its thing, so I don't know why it would decrease it. I guess it doesn't matter to him because he can reset his own stats anytime he wants, but like, you know. I am also like, I am like 99% convinced that the reason there were so many bugs in Terror Raids at like launch of the game is because they have a system in there that's designed to make it look like you are winning. Because like, there is absolutely no way that I actually got the KO on that one. Like, they were going crazy over there. Like, there's no way I actually got the KO. Anyway, let's do another one. Anyway, once again, if anyone here has a raid code that they would like me to join, just go ahead and paste that in chat. And I will join your raid too. Remember, we are primarily focused on Wo-Chien raids right now, but, you know, if you've got one that you really need help with, I probably have just the Pokemon to beat that raid. I don't know if y'all saw, but I've got, like, a crazy amount of... I got, like, a crazy amount of, Pokemon that I can either raid or PvP with. What do you mean I wasn't able to join? Try again. Anyway, how's your guys' week been? I have been like, I don't know if you guys know, of course you know Persona, right? And some of you might know Soul Hackers. But, the, like, mainline Shin Megami Tensei games, like, specifically right now I'm talking about Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. Why am I having so much trouble communicating with the stuff all of a sudden? But anyway, so Shin Megami Tensei Vengeance, right now I'm playing through the original story, the one that was originally released on Switch. They have made an entire alternate game, which is the Vengeance storyline, which is the one that got ported to PC, PS5, etc. The original story, which has now been dubbed The Path of Creation, is very, very different. Yeah, refresh the listings. I have a feeling that's the problem. I don't know why it would be the problem. Like, the whole point of the event thing is that it should just, like, pair you with any random person who's starting the event. So unless just nobody during that time frame was doing the events, which I guess is possible, right? Pokemon has probably lost some global players. I certainly wasn't playing for the last few months. But anyway, I've played a lot of Shin Megami Tensei games at this point. I've played Personas 3 through 5. The original releases too. Like, I played Persona 3 on the PS2. I did play Persona 4 Remastered on PC. So, that one, not really. Persona 5, I played 5 and Royal. Someone else is doing the Ogre Pawn strat. Let's go. It looks like there's two strategies here. One, you either choose a Pokemon that's going to be able to tank the, you choose a Pokemon that's going to be able to tank the loss of attack power, or you choose a Pokemon that's going to be able to punch through that significant, chunky special defense. Which has basically means everyone's either doing Skeledirge or Ogre Pawn. Which is awesome. We got one Iron Moth. Let's go. Love Iron Moth, not gonna lie. Honestly, Volcarona, one of the best Pokemon. So the fact that it got 2 variants this generation is like my favorite thing. Pat, no snarl for you, buddy. Get fucked. Okay. Let's break this dude's bricks. We got a heal. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's put one more Throat Chop on just to make sure. I'm pretty sure that only lasts 2 turns. Fire type. Don't forget that. Ah, man, it disabled my ability right as I was about to terrestrialize. So I'm probably not going to get my Embody Aspect boost. I didn't get my Embody Aspect boost. That's bullshit. What a shame. Dude, who are you doing that to? Have you looked around? Do you notice where you are? Using Giga Drain on a party of fire types? You're not getting enough HP from that to make a difference, dude. And now look at you. You've wasted your own special attack. Oh, he gave himself back. That makes sense. That's a lot of damage. But yeah, I am convinced that they structure this so that unless you specifically wait for it, the raids are designed to make it look like you deal the finishing blow or you deal like decisive blows along the way. Because there were all kinds of times where I was like, even when I'm doing this like offline solo, it felt like it just some of the bugs just felt like I was dealing with bad netcode. Like, we were talking like, oh, it's lagging out, and like, there's a difference between what's going on the server and what is being displayed on screen, right? Because like, your computer is going to run its own calculations, the server's going to run different calculations. Usually it's going to defer to the server, but when the server isn't keeping up, then, you know? I'm going to take a moment here and, because I'm pretty sure I can actually EV train this dude. Also, I just realized I totally forgot to give that Quaquaval the mint that it needs. Or Shifu doesn't have different stats based on like its form. No, I didn't think so. Alright, I'll be back for that. In the meantime, let's go to Porto Marinada. Actually, while I got you here, I'm going to go ahead and give you yours. Because you are going to get... Actually, do I want... I think I want to give you a Jolly too. Alright, let's see. Your special garments. Special garments await thee. Oh ho, why, if it is not Leoge, that is me. What are you up to? I have piqued thine interest. This dude is such a cutie, bro. I, Atticus, had a dream that granted me inspiration from a range of original apparel. A battle of bargaining? Replica dragon gloves. I don't have that kind of money, my dude. I'm so sorry. Okay, one of you guys... Scroll of Darkness. I am probably going to run out of money here. I totally forgot to go sell stuff. What do I have? I've got $7,000, right? Okay, I did it, actually. I cannot believe that. It was literally just all the money I had left. That's crazy. Okay. Scroll of Darkness. Embrace the darkness within you, buddy. No hiding within the shadows anymore. Congratulations, your Cubfu evolved into Urshifu. Yes, you will learn to Wicked Blow. Alright, now... No scary face. Alright, let's see. Headbutt? No. Brick Break? Well, maybe. If we don't get anything better, right? Detect? Yeah, you know what? Sure. We'll teach you Detect. I know people usually ban these guys, so that doesn't make a difference, but, like, I don't have to do everything that everyone else does. I can be a little unique sometimes, maybe. No, I'm not going to do Dynamic Punch. We cannot do Counter. Holy crap. No, we take 4 times damage from fairies. Our defense isn't that good anyway. No Focus Punch. Defense not good. We've been over this. Alright, buddy. That's a moveset. That's definitely a moveset. And I'm pretty sure I got the bottle caps to... Alright, one moment. Let's just make sure on this. Don't want to forget again, so nope, that's the wrong one. All right. So I'll have to think of an item for it later. Urshifu only has the one ability, right? And it's like a really good one, so why would you even want something else? Yeah. Alright, so you're good, I think. You... I probably want to make a dark type, right? Let's see, where's that again? It's over here. I remember how this works. And I probably have plenty of shards. So... the famed Treasure Eatery. Want to change any Pokemon's type? Yes, please. Give me some, Dark. And we're feeding this to Urshifu here. Yes, please. Alright. Now I should probably think of a nickname for this dude. You know, I want to see real quick. Is it possible to identify which one you're facing based on the battle pose? I guess not. Okay. Cool. Or dangerous, depending on your point of view. Probably dangerous. I'll have to think of a good item for him later. Maybe a Focus Sash? Usually I'd Scarf it, but like... Or put him on a Tailwind team and Choice Band, but... That's good for Water Urshifu. I don't know about Dark. You know what I should do once we get, like... once Pokemon Champion starts, and like we have all that set up, and I've got some of my Pokemon that I've got like all these suboptimal builds on at this point because they were built for different generations. Once all those like those typings come back, once all that stuff comes back, when we got Pokemon Champions, I should go through, build all of these to be optimal for Pokemon Champions, and then I'm gonna I'm gonna do streams where I'm like, okay, everyone gets to decide my team for me, and I'm gonna get like, I'll have all of these Pokemon, I'll even sort them better, but I'm gonna be like, okay, you all get to choose my team for me. I'm gonna have the Pokemon out there, what they are, what they're holding, all that, sorted by like Pokedex number, by National Dex number. Why did I name this dude Steven again? Oh well. Steven is actually like, okay, here's the funny thing. The Clodsire I ran through the game with, I think, yeah, he's over here. This dude is also competitively built at this point. I redesigned him from the ground up after completing story to help with a certain terror raid. So I'm actually gonna keep him, like, he's been over there. I'm actually gonna put him in the battle readies because technically he is. It's not a very optimal build, but it was perfect for a specific raid. So, like, I don't remember which one. It was one of the 7 stars. Maybe Inteleon? It was one of the, like, water-type 7-star raids, because I had him defending against ice moves. His ability nullified water moves. I could spam Earthquake. What raid was that? I can search by, no, I can't, can I? So I know it was a water type, and I know it was one of the 7-star raids, so it was a starter Pokemon. It was probably Greninja. Because this is the Greninja exactly as it appeared in that raid, I think. No, I might have rebuilt it a little bit. Yeah, I had already caught all the, like, Pokemon that, like, all the legendaries in the game, so I didn't need my Master Ball. And of course they gave us more Master Balls after that, and random people who are giving out definitely hacked Pokemon over Surprise Trade, or Wonder Trade, whatever they call it now. I got a few more from that. So, like, I have a lot of Master Balls, so when this one came around, I was like, huh, you know what? I'm putting you in the Master Ball, because why not? But yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the raid. The 7-star Greninja. Because, like, Earthquake allowed me to, like, just hit hard with the Terra typing. I could, I forget what I did the rest of the time, but it was like, I think I think I used Body Press when I wasn't terastallized. And then, of course, once the shield broke, I probably fainted at least once. We'd Earthquake it and then move from there. As long as I had a good party, this was back when people were still learning how to do raids, and the 7 stars were like enigmas. So anyway, yeah. I just realized that he was still over there with the Pokemon that were specific to this game, and like, nah, he's coming with me. Alright, anyway. Honestly, I should start thinking about how I'm gonna build that Skeledirge. I think I need to make a raid build out of the shiny Skeledirge because I've already got a competitive Skeledirge. Again, he's probably not optimal, but like, so something that I realized, guys, electric typing is insanely like busted defensively. There is a reason that every single, I got this in a trade with someone like over Pokemon Home. But anyway, every single electric type Pokemon is a glass cannon because electric typing is like the second best defensive typing in the game. And so if you put it on something that's a little bulky like Skeledirge, you can tank basically anything except ground type moves. And hey, guess what? We got an item for that. It's crazy. Then, of course, we got the moveset to annoy people. Slack Off, Will-O-Wisp, Shadow Ball, Torch Song. I don't like using this one, but he went well on a couple Trick Room teams. This one I think I've only ever used in raids. Yes, the name is a reference. Anyway. This is the only, I think this is the only, Iron Valiant I have, unfortunately. Hey, anyone want to guess what meme was popular on Tumblr back when I caught this dude? Just anyone want to guess? Let's see, you're the 7-star. Also, you know what's crazy to think about? Mega Pokemon were overpowered when they released. But since Mega Pokemon were removed from competitive play, we got Ultra Beasts, we got Paradox Pokemon, we got we got the tablets of, we got the treasures of ruin. We have some insanely busted Pokemon. And I am pretty sure that like Mega Pokemon, when they come back, are not going to seem nearly as busted as they did when they came out. Like, I genuinely think that the system has evolved to be ready to handle them again, because like we have Pokemon that just come with broken abilities now. You got the Tablets of Ruin, which each like decrease a specific stat for everybody on the field. You've got Pokemon whose best stat gets stronger every time they knock someone out. You've got Zacian and Zamazenta. The fact that they gave Zamazenta a body press in this game. God, he's so broken now. They nerfed Zacian and it's still overpowered. Like, she is overpowered despite the nerf. Let's see, what's something else that's incredibly busted that's come out since... Baxcalibur. Baxcalibur is probably one of the most busted pseudo-legendaries we've seen, only kept in check by the fact that it's an Ice-type Pokemon. We have a new fusion. We have 2 new fusions. One of which puts white Kyurem and black Kyurem to shame. Let's see. Oh yeah, one of those fusions, the newest of them, is so busted. Is so busted that, like, it was the defining feature of Sword and Shield's competitive scene after it came out. And that's considering that, like, the final season of Sword and Shield competitive play, they were just like, screw it. Everyone can use mythicals. Why not? Who gives a crap anymore? Alright, I don't know, you tell me. I guess I already got the thing from him. Alright, Fuecoco. There is no way I've got the stuff to train you, right? Ooh, wait. Let's see. Scarlet is your name, right? Who's the lead singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers? Anthony Kiedis. Okay. I'm pretty sure I named my, because I've got what's it called? I could have sworn I named my Sco villain after the JoJo villain who had a stand Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh well. Oh, this is a woman. Let's see. Sorry, I was trying to see if I could find a better nickname for it because I didn't realize she was a girl. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know, man. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I guess let's cut. Antonia. I know that's not a real name, but you know what? It'll do. And of course that's locked in now, and I misspelled it. And because this was an import from Pokemon Go, I'm not gonna be able to change that name again. Also, there's no let's see. You were not fast, right? No, that's what I thought. All right. So Not bad. Now I am gonna have to change its nature because we do need that special attack, actually. Wrong thing. Alright, Modest Mint should do. Actually, wait. We could make her a Trick Room Pokemon. Yeah. It's all coming together. There's no way that's gonna level 100 it. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, we're not gonna teach you how to bite. No, you may not incinerate. Yawn is pretty funny. No Snarl for you. No Roar for you. No Flamethrower for you. Hyper Voice is fine. For now. I'm probably not going to keep it, but you know. No Fire Blast for you. You're gonna get a special funny move. It's gonna be your own specialty. Just for you. Is now a good time to mention that I don't actually like the Skeledirge line, like, at all? I hate Fuecoco's face. He's unpleasant for me to look at. But this... I don't really like it either, if we're being honest. I like it better than Quaquaval, though. Alright. Let's see, what did you not... A Shadow Ball, okay. We'll take it. Let's see. No, I'm on Bulbapedia, sorting moves by special attack. So we got Shadow Ball, Hyper Voice, Heat Wave. Nope, nope. Solar Beam. Okay, that's not very good though. If we're gonna put it on a team with Oh, I know what we're gonna teach it. Okay, TM215's Scorching Sands. Yes, let's go. We don't need Hyper Voice because I'm gonna teach it Alluring Voice. Almost done. Sorry, I know I said that I was going to make a raid build out of this, but I got an idea. Also, I'm going to unteach it Shadow Ball and teach it Yawn again. God, it is so funny that they gave Skeledirge a good fairy type move, considering that fairy typing was the most popular Terra typing for it when the game released. God, that's funny. We don't need that. Oh, she's perfect. Let's go. I love getting an idea. Don't you guys just love it when you get an idea and then you realize that you can execute it perfectly? All right. One final stop, then we'll do more Wo-Chien raids, I promise. Where is he? Off to Montenegro to make sure I have... As long as I've got enough bottle caps, we're good. And if we don't, then hey, we're going to be doing more raids anyway, right? Yes, please. Who are we hyper training, you ask? I'm glad you asked. I've got 3, actually. I have 11. I maybe have enough for 2 of them. Okay, we're gonna have to come back later. We're gonna have to come back later to finish Antonia. What's a good nickname? Ooh, you are already good, actually. It's gonna leave me with 4. Which... Okay, so... this Skeledirge is not a speedster, right? So... that's 2 sets of stats that we don't have to work... and HP is already good. Okay. I somehow walked out of that with a bottle cap to spare. That's crazy. Ow. Okay. Okay. And there we go. We've got another box that's almost full now. This I'm saving. I've got a friend who is gonna... I need to give him this Quaxley so he'll help me evolve this girder. This, I'm just not sure how to build it. I'll figure it out. I just got to spend a few minutes on his Bulbapedia page, or her Bulbapedia page, I guess. Yeah, this is a girl. Spend a few minutes on her Bulbapedia page, and then I'll have a plan. The plan is going to have to involve Evilite, so like... yeah, but you know. I'm gonna, I think... I've got like 3 ideas for a nickname for this. I'm gonna have to come back and decide on one later. Alright, anyway, let's save. And Pokeportal. And Terra Raid. And... let's join another Wo-Chien raid. Again, chat, if you would like to get me to participate in your Wo-Chien raid, just say the word. If you would like to join my raid, if I get a crew in here, I will host one. Honestly, you know, guys, I am genuinely unsure if I want to return to Devil May Cry 4. Like, I should beat it. I should finish the story, especially since Devil May Cry is supposed to be, like, so much better. What do you mean I wasn't able to join? Try again. Do better. Ooh, let's see. It's like Jello's live. Neat. I don't know when Honey's starting. I kind of want to raid into Honey's stream because it's her birthday stream today. don't think it's gonna connect, guys. Oh, it connected! Okay, let's go. I would bring Antonia, but she's not built for this. She's built wrong for this kind of activity. We must go. Wrong button. We must bring Rem. We must bring our Ogre Pawn. Also, I realized that I think I've named it wrong. One moment. Yeah, no, Rem is the blue-haired one. So I need to name it Ram because that's the red-haired one. And I've got the red mask on this one. If my plan is once I get a Switch 2, I'm gonna get Scarlet, or not Scarlet, Violet, and then do a fresh run of the game in Pokemon Violet, or yeah, in Violet. And then we'll get that one, but like, y'all understand the vision, I hope. You know, at this point, it's starting to feel personal. But you know what? Screw you. Get throat chopped. Here, I know this isn't going to do much for me, but like... Oh, now it's going to do even less. Did I get anything? I didn't even get 10 HP. Wait, no, I got 11. And he's gonna take it right back. Oh, anyway. That reminds me, I never finished the most recent season of ReZero. I should go watch that. I'm sure it's incredible. They all are. I was like really surprised by like the first episode of this season though, because like they gave him no time. Like he dies and comes back right before shit goes bad. Sorry, I just want to be included, guys. Everybody else got terrestrialized. But yeah, I think ReZero just easily stands out above other isekai because it has a protagonist who learns from his mistakes and also does not, like, own slaves. I mean, don't get me wrong, Konosuba is great because it, like, it acknowledges that you have a protagonist who never learns from his mistakes and who, like, is indulging in all the worst aspects of isekai, and that's, like, the point. But, for the most part, isekai is kind of, like... you know? Like, it just... So much of it is bad. So much of it is someone's, like... absolutely, like, juvenile power fantasy. And I mean that in the worst way. There's good juvenile power fantasies. And then there's whatever the heck isekai is. Like, you want a good juvenile power fantasy? Go watch I don't actually like Dragon Ball, but it's a decent one. For like what it is, it's decent. It's not my thing. But you know, that's I guess neither here or there. But like, you want a decent one? Go watch Dragon Ball. Go watch the things inspired by Dragon Ball. Isekai stuff, just like it's all the worst aspects of like the idea of like the male juvenile power fantasy. Again, there's exceptions. There's Konosuba, which makes fun of the concept of the tropes and just like acknowledges that its protagonist sucks because he indulges in all the worst aspects of the world. You have That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, which is, as I like to call it, suspiciously wholesome. You've got there's one other one I can, like, obviously ReZero, that's how we got on this topic to begin with. But like, you've also got I feel like there was one more, like a janitor or a handyman. I've not seen it, but like, I've heard mostly good things about it, and mostly from people who have nothing good to say about isekai. So that means it's probably decent, right? But anyway, about like Devil May Cry 4. I think the thing that upsets me the most about it. Oh, hey, what's up? We're doing terror raids for the shiny Wo-Chien. We got to do 1 million of them. If you have Scarlet or Violet, feel free to log on and join me. If not, then just hang out, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so I think the thing that got me so pissed off at Devil May Cry 4 the last time I played is, like, the game is fun, don't get me wrong. Like, there's so much good about, like, the gameplay system, the way they've expanded upon combos and stuff. It's a game that feels good to play when it's, like, leaning into its strengths. But so much of the late game challenges are making you play in ways that are just not fun. And also, like, the boss gauntlet. That frog thing was previously the easiest boss. I couldn't beat it last time. I couldn't beat it because it had one move that it had never used before any of the other times I fought it. And as far as I can tell, there's not really a good defense against it. I mean, there probably is, and because it's a new move, and I'm expecting to be able to just power through the boss, I don't know what it is, right? That's a possibility. But, anyway, yeah, I think that is why why that game is upsetting me so much, is like, it's genuinely fun, but so many of the late game challenges are making you play in ways that are not fun. But yeah, anyway, if you feel like, if you have the game and you feel like joining in on the Wo-Chien raids, then hop in. We got to do 1 million of them as a collective in order to, as long as we get the 1 million raids done, everybody gets the shiny Wo-Chien, and it's only a 5-star raid, so like, it's not even going to be that hard to do. We all gotta lock in and do it, right? So anyway, I'll get back to Devil May Cry 4 at some point, but I gotta, like, mentally prepare myself. And in the meantime, it seems like we're gonna have back-to-back raid events for a while to unlock the shiny treasures of ruin. Uh, but yeah. I think can't really help right now. Yeah, I hope we get it. I hope we all get these shiny treasures of ruin. I would love to make better builds of them. Because like most of my early game builds are suboptimal at this point. Oh, Mega Dragonite, yeah. I'm not a huge fan, but like I'll give it credit where it's due. It ties it in way better with the rest of the Dratini line. So like, yeah, credit where it's due. It makes it way more in line with the rest of its line. So like, for that reason alone, I think it's a good design. Even if I personally am not like a huge fan of it. It does feel pretty appropriate. But also, that's one more pseudo-legendary Pokemon that that has a Mega form now. Then again, some of the other pseudo-legendary Mega forms are not as good or popular as the originals. Is he gonna target me again? Oh no, it's going for the Charizard this time. I've done this raid 5 times, and this is the first time that he has not targeted me with the turn 1 Ruination. I was beginning to think that I was being hate crime. Yeah, there's a lot though that like... I really hope that even though it's made for Switch 2 that like... the Wo-Chien's moveset is Snarl, which is why I'm using Throat Chop, Leaf Storm, Giga Drain, Ruination, and I can't remember what its 5th move is. Because it's a raid boss, so of course they gave it a secret 5th move, but... Pollen Puff, that's the other move. Well, I can't terrestrialize this turn. You disabled my ability. Oh, that guy's got a hacked Pokemon. That sucks. Some of us put in the hours to get Pokemon that look like that. I'm not joking. I'm pretty sure I've got 2,000 hours in this game. Hisuian Decidueye? No, it's a grass-type raid. Like... The best move is what I'm doing. The Pokemon that I see the most often for these raids are Skeledirge and Ogerpon. I'm using it. Literally, I'm using it. Ogerpon. These two people using Charizard and Cinderace, they're the suboptimal ones right now. But, like, it's only a 5-star raid, so it's not even that strong. Jackson's Ogerpon is gonna... Oh, it's Cinderace. Yeah, but you don't have to. Like, it's an easy raid. Even though it hurts your attack, it's a really easy raid. But no, Hisuian Decidueye doesn't really have a good move set for dealing with Wo-Chien. Like, if it had any flying type attack other than Brave Bird, then maybe, but... Yeah, no, that's one thing that, like, I really wish that they made it either a 6 or 7-star raid. Because that would at least make it hard. Though, I guess the challenge is that we collectively need to do 1,000,000 of them, right? I wonder if there's a way. How many... Yeah, okay, apparently there's no way that we don't have a way to track how many we've done yet. So we could have already gotten it, for all I know. Yeah. I think it was the same story with Zeraora in Sword and Shield. Because, like, that was an Alolan Pokemon. I missed the event for Alola, and then I didn't have, I mean, Pokemon Go is... its own little beast. I've never done any of the, like, Pokemon Go events because they're usually pay to participate. Also, I just live in the middle of nowhere, so, like, it's just not worth it to even try and go to the events in person. And get throat chopped. Oh, he wasn't gonna try and snarl me? What do you know? So anyway, yeah, I don't really get much out of playing Pokemon Go. So, I mean, I do sometimes when I'm in town, but like... And like, I obviously get like a lot of shiny Pokemon out of it, because I got my Quaquaval and Skeledirge that I raised earlier tonight into competitive builds off of Pokemon Go. I also got my shiny Sprigatito off of Pokemon Go. Half my shiny Eeveelutions I got from Pokemon Go. Wait, nope, not this turn. Yeah, like, it's good for shiny hunting because they'll just randomly have days. Holy crap. That Iron Moth did so much damage. I don't even think I need to do this. I just want to feel included. That was a crazy amount of damage. Like, he broke through the shield and then some. This is a really nice shiny form, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's a nice autumn theme. It's really pretty. Like, Wo-Chien is not necessarily that good looking of a Pokemon, but, like, it has a really pretty shiny form. Oh yeah, Deca, do you follow me on Blue Sky? If not, then check this out. One moment. I threw this thumbnail together 5 minutes before stream. I love making my thumbnails for the YouTube channel and stuff, and for socials. This one, I just had the idea and I was like, nah, I can do this. 5 minutes tops, and I did it. I pulled it off with like 5 minutes before stream started. Let's see. Let's do... You know what? Let's do one more, and then I'm going to do a... I think, unless, like, anyone is in chat who wants to participate in a raid, I'll host mine, but if no one does, I'm going to try and solo it. And then, I'm going to go and do the 7-star raids that are waiting on Kitakami and Blueberry Academy. Because I think that'll take up the rest of the stream time. Because the 6-star raids are a lot harder. I mean, you're not obligated to... How dare you? Not you. You're not obligated to follow me on other socials, but like... I am trying to grow the YouTube channel, though. It is my goal to get like 50 subscribers to my YouTube channel by the end of August. I've got 30 now. Oh, yeah. And my Twitter has been locked down for months at this point. Like, I just didn't get anything out of using it. Most of my social interactions at this point are on Blue Sky. I've got a handful of, like, RPG people on Tumblr who I interact with. But, like, yeah, I don't get anything out of being on Twitter anymore. And the site just sucks otherwise. So, I just locked down my account and I've not been back. Anyway, yeah, the YouTube channel, I really would like to grow that to 50 followers, but this is kind of ambitious. You use it for art? You know, I'm surprised that so many artists went back to Twitter after, like, Grok integration became mandatory. Also, like, the fact that so many people went back to Twitter, like, after they made the thing where, like, blocking is now basically useless because anyone you block, they can no longer interact with you, but they can still see your posts. Or at least they could for a while. I don't know if that one was like... That one could have been revoked, but I think the Grok integration thing being mandatory is still there. But like, yeah, I know a lot of artists did stick to Twitter. So, like, I'm sure that's true, that like... If that's what you want to see, it's a bunch of art, then Twitter is still probably a pretty decent place if you've got good filters. It did it again. I am being targeted. What the heck is this? Japanese. Okay, that could be two. I don't think I ever followed a lot of Japanese artists. But I also think most of the people who, like, have the worst experience on Twitter are English speakers. So, like, it sort of makes sense that other people aren't in such a hurry to leave. Let's see. We're doing... Yeah, we're doing okay. I wouldn't want to either. I think taking a turn to heal is cost me my ability to participate. Oh, never mind. We're good. Nope. Oh, nope. I still get to play. But yeah, okay. See, there it happened again. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I've explained this a few times on like social media, but this is the first time I've streamed this game since like I came back as Omamer. I am pretty sure that the reason raids were so broken when this game came out is because they have a system in place that is designed to let you feel like you are dealing the important blows. So unless the timing is just up and they can't synchronize everyone right, then they will try and design it so that it looks like you're the one who knocks out the shield. You're the one who deals the finishing blow. Because, like, I couldn't figure out what was going on for the longest time, because even when you're playing solo offline raids, you get errors that just feel like netcode errors. Which makes sense if you're not dealing with a system that's actually trying to synchronize everyone in real time, like it looks like it should be doing, and instead is trying to have everyone think that they're the one doing the important move. So, like, if you wait it out, you'll eventually see everyone move again, and then you'll see, oh, this person actually dealt the final the final blow. And, you know, that kind of thing. But, like, I am, like, 90% sure that is what is going on. Because it would explain... I don't know. I also don't even know if this is actually hosted on Nintendo servers. Like, they've obviously got some kind of netcode running. But, Splatoon 3. There's no dedicated Splatoon 3 servers, or at least there weren't when the game came out. It was completely user-hosted, and they just made it look like it was, you know, dedicated servers by not letting you have a server browser. So it was still handling all the skill-based matchmaking and stuff, but it's my understanding that the game either didn't or doesn't have, like, a lot of dedicated servers, and when it runs out of dedicated servers, it'll push the load out onto your Switch. So, like, again, the game was made in less than a year. Good on them for making a game that can, like, handle that. But also, like, if you're talking specifically about this game, I don't think servers makes a huge difference. I don't think servers make a huge difference when it comes to, the raids. I think the reason that they were broken is just that there was a system running in the background, even when you're playing solo offline, that is... Yeah, I know, that's the thing. Yeah, no, that's exactly the thing. That's what people wanted to know. It's like, why shouldn't we get a server browser? We should totally get a server browser. And we didn't get a server browser. Oh, I play solo and now it's not attacking me. Okay. Wo-Chien really doesn't like being accused of hate crimes. Oh, he got frozen. Go Weavile. All right. We got this. Okay. Wait. Before we do this, because I know he's gonna try and, like, reset our stats. I think this turn or next. I want to wait until after he's done that in order to... One more turn. Yep, there he goes. Alright, so one more turn with just Throat Chop. Alright. Now, I can Terastalize. Because it only disables the ability for one turn. Unless I've changed it. Like, yeah, I'll never know for sure, right? Like, I've never been in the Game Freak meeting rooms. I've never been part of any decision-making process. So I'll never know, but I have a lot of guesses on what went wrong with Scarlet and Violet. Like, very specifically, like, there's all kinds of stuff that people said was wrong with the game. That, like, people looked into the game files and it was like, no, that's not what's causing the lag. Then there were people just straight up making stuff up. And, like, obviously, because it was being made up, that no, that wasn't what was causing the lag. I really think the performance issues just come down to the fact... Yeah, there was a memory leak in the early game. It still doesn't run at a stable 30 FPS on the Switch. It runs fine on the Switch too, apparently. And in the Switch version, even after they got everything stable, it still takes a massive performance hit in the water. They never fix that part. Also, there's areas in Kitakami that are almost unplayable. But, like, I think a lot of people were more mad about, like, it than it should have been. Because, like, yes, there were some serious issues with the game, but, like, it was disappointing for a Nintendo game, I'll give it that. But Nintendo was basically the only company that had been putting out games that were actually running on the Switch just fine. Everyone else was trying to put games out, and barely anyone was getting stuff that actually ran on the Switch like it did on other consoles. Like, it not only would look worse, it would still underperform. And it was like every single game. Wait. Did I never fight this woman? That's crazy. Let's destroy her. But, like, yeah, I am pretty sure what happened there is, how many Pokemon do you have? Just one? Okay. Let's not go crazy here. But I'm pretty sure what happened was twofold. First and foremost, first and foremost, the Pokemon Company rushed development. Like, there's no way around it. They rushed development. But it's not just that they rushed development. They rushed development because the Switch 2 got delayed. Because what I'm willing to bet happened is they released Pokemon Legends Arceus, right? Which ran just fine. Pokemon Legends Arceus used the same shaders and textures that got used for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And so they basically did this like side game, right? Legends Arceus, that was essentially a tech demo for this new art style. And so, but it was made for the Switch. It was made for the Switch, and so it was everything about it was optimized for the Switch from the get-go. Scarlet and Violet were originally made for the Switch 2. I would be willing to bet they were originally made for the Switch 2. And the reason I'm willing to bet that is because the Switch 2, if it had released on the same schedule as every other Nintendo console, would have originally come out in 2023. So I am genuinely willing to bet that Scarlet and Violet was originally intended for a 2023 release on the Switch 2. And the reason the game has so many performance issues on the Switch is because it was not originally designed to be here. It was originally designed for the Switch 2, and then because the Pokemon Company saw that, like, Legends Arceus worked, and they don't actually care how the games get made, just, because, like, the Pokemon Company, I don't know the full internal politics there, but, like, Nintendo is very hands-off with the Pokemon Company as long as they make money, and, the Pokemon Company makes most of its money by selling merchandise, not games. So, they don't actually care about the quality of the games as long as a new game comes out and gives them a chance to sell more merchandise. And so, like, I would be willing to bet that most of the people who are, like, in the management of the Pokemon Company are, like, not only do they not know, they don't care how a game gets made, so they wouldn't have understood the difference between, Hi Maymew, welcome to chat, how you doing? I'm just talking about what I think happened, what went wrong with this game. Wrong thing. Where's the map? There's the map. Oh, it's right here. Yeah. But, like, basically, no, I think genuinely the Switch 2 was originally supposed to come out in 2023, because if it came out on the same basic schedule as every other Nintendo console, it would have come out in 2023 or 2024. The fact that it didn't, it just tells me that the system probably got delayed a little bit. And so, like, I would be willing to bet that this was originally going to be a Switch 2 launch title. And when that didn't happen, this isn't the raid that I want. Don't tell me where I can and can't ride my Koraidon. Yeah, so you're just looking at the water tank's performance here. But yeah, my guess on what happened there is basically, wait. I don't need to do all that. Perish. But yeah, basically my guess is the Pokemon Company just does not care about the games because the merchandise is what makes most of their money. And so they were like, okay, well, the Switch 2 is going to be delayed, so we see that you released Legends Arceus, which is going to look the exact same, so I'm assuming the code base is the same, so we're going to have you go ahead and release this a year early on a lower-end console because you've demonstrated with Legends Arceus that you can do that. Yeah, I know they'll make money no matter what they put out, but that's the point. Nintendo has not given them much oversight thus far because they've always made their money, right? I mean, deadline trouble is one thing, but like, I genuinely think, like, we've seen the Pokemon Company can do some impressive things, especially after they showed that one action game at the Xbox showcase, right? Nope, where's the fire type one? There you are. Nope, you're the wrong fire type one. But yeah, I think... Nope, that's the dragon one. I have 5 competitive Charizard builds. That's probably not great. Here's the one I was looking for. But yeah, that's my guess, is that, like... They were originally supposed to release this because it's wild that they released 2 games in 1 year to begin with, right? So I just genuinely think that, like, the most likely answer there is that they had a deadline that was pushed up on them, and not only was it pushed up on them, they had to scramble to make this game that was supposed to release a year later work on a console that is worse than the one it was designed for. I'll never know for sure. We'll never know for sure. But that is my guess. That is my guess on what happened. But also, yes, they've had issues with deadlines ever since they went 3D. Because, like, the Pokemon Company wanted them to go 3D, right? But they also didn't want to adjust as much as they needed to for a 3D game. So, yeah, we got 3 Pokemon generations, basically, that all used the exact same Pokemon models. They were optimized for the 3DS, even in Sword and Shield, which was a Switch game, because they didn't have the time to develop new models. Anyway, yeah, we'll never know. We'll never know exactly what went on there. We'll never know exactly what, like, decisions were made that led to us getting what we got. But if I had to guess, that's what happened. And, like, Game Freak is a studio that can pull off some impressive stuff with a small team and limited time. We've seen it time and again. It was just a matter of time before something, like, before they slipped, though. Like, because the rate they were working was not sustainable. It just wasn't. So anyway, I really hope that, like... I really hope that, that Nintendo proper has stepped in and, like, demanded some, like, accountability over that. Again, we'll never know, but... it would be nice. I might have to go with a bug type here. We'll see. No, bug type's gonna get hit with grass. Also, absolutely wild that this game didn't get a battle tower. Though, you know, I'm willing to bet that with Pokemon Champions coming out and it being a mobile app, that we may never get a battle tower again. Because, like, we'll have a live service Pokemon Stadium game. Am I gonna win this raid despite fainting twice? That's crazy. Da-da-da-da. That's crazy. Anyway. Well, if I first try this one, then I might have time for one more Wo-Chien raid after beating the other 6-star that I have. Oh yeah, May Mew, if you have a Wo-Chien raid that you would like some help with, drop a raid code and I will join you. If you just want to chill though, then like, you know, no pressure to join in or whatever, but where is he? Why are there so many Oddish? Is there an event going on? Like another event? There must be. I've already got a shiny of the... Ooh, I could get a... Wait, do I have a shiny Baxcalibur? I don't think I do. I'm gonna have to hit this up tonight. I don't have time to do it on stream, though. Unless we get, like, really lucky. Anyway, back to, there you are. Right here by the Polar Rest area. Anyway, so... chances are good that unless I first try this will be the last raid of the evening. Oh, it was down here. Okay. Let's go ahead and save, just in case, you know. Chances of a catastrophic failure are low, but never zero when you're playing Scarlet and Violet on the Switch. Okay, let's see, who do we got? Fairy and Thunderous might be a good one. I think some of these must have electric as a defensive typing. Wait, when did I get a third Thunderous? I guess if I found a third build. I must have, right? I think I'm gonna go with you, though. And I'm gonna try soloing it. Let me solo him. This should be fine. I know what a Kingdra can do. Anyway, that's another thing about Shin Megami Tensei 5. Somehow, in the year of our Lord, 2020... when did that game come out? 2023? 2022 for the Switch? Somehow, despite the fact that Atlas has made countless games with all kinds of quality of life improvements over Shin Megami Tensei 4 when that released, I'm talking Persona 5 had a better saving system. Soul Hackers had an autosave. Persona 3. I actually haven't played Persona 3 Reloaded, but I assume it had something. Despite all of these games with all kinds of quality of life improvements for making the battle system flow better, for doing all kinds of stuff like that, Shin Megami Tensei 5 only kept the only quality of life improvement that they kept is compendium summoning, or compendium fusion. And reverse fusion. Those are the only two things that it kept. It's wild that he can just do that. Will you please put your shield up? Whatever. Go, my genie. But anyway, yeah, Shin Megami Tensei 5 doesn't have an autosave, which I learned the hard way. Took on an optional boss that I thought would be no problem, and it was, in fact, a problem. Lost a literal hour of progress. But I mean, other than that, like, this game is actually, like, impressive compared to all the other Shin Megami Tenseis that I've played. Because, like, they actually give all of the demons, like, an insane amount of personality. There are some that get, like, custom attacks with bespoke animations now. Like, it's actually, like, impressive. I live by the grace of the RNG gods, because that Draco Meteor will two-shot me. I might have to come in with a physical grass-type Pokemon. Wait. That's right, his special attack is falling every time he uses it. What's a physical grass Pokemon that I have? Man, once he resets, it's Jover. Unless I can manage to knock out the shield before then, which I'm not betting on. Nope, wrong one. Dude, I've already terrastified. What was the point of that? Alright, last one. This has got to do it. It did it. Wait, when did he reset? He didn't reset. What? Hacks. I call hacks. Alright, whatever. Oh, he's burned. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to... And... I think there is a chance that we lose this, despite despite the fact that I have gotten this far. I may as well try and knock out his special defenses. Yep, we lose. What a way to end the stream. Yeah, it's 9:55. I'm not gonna have time to try again. Oh well. Cess Levi, or whatever they say. Alright. Honey has not started her thing yet, has she? No, that's probably not going to start till later. Avalon just went live. Oh, let's raid Avalon. Let's go. Okay, one moment. Boom. Boom. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight. You have been a lovely audience, as always. Let's see. We're going to look for Avalon Alchemist, who is playing Lies of P. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow night. I will be playing Repo with Honeybay, Avalon. One moment. Who else is going to be there? Where's my Discord window? Snicky Doodles, that Gelatin Robot, and one of Honey's friends, Preppy. Yeah. Anyway, see you tomorrow night. Repo with them. Honey chose the mods, so that should be interesting. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start the raid. If you would like to participate in the raid, then I am going to put the raid phrase in chat, because I am too lazy to make a command for it, so that's what we get. We got my face saying, "What's this?" And I will see y'all tomorrow night. Bye. Say hi to Avalon for me.